Hey guys, Eric here with Project DIY. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to put down some laminate floor right here in this bathroom. Stay tuned to some of the videos because I'm going to have a full collection of what I did to do this whole entire bathroom. This is one step of it and something you need to know. So this is what we're going to be doing. It's about a 8x5, something like that, 7x5 area right here that's open. Obviously we got a tub in, so we're going to be starting over here, moving towards the doorway. We have a toilet cut around. The vanity goes over here. If I have enough, which I think I do, I'm just going to run underneath of it. That way you don't have to try to notch around it. And if you ever have to change the vanity, then you don't have to make sure it fits exactly. So this is what we're going to be showing you guys how to install it. Here's the floor we're going to be using. I got this stuff from Lowe's. It's just a luxury vinyl plank, snaps together just like a laminate, but it's waterproof. It's very durable. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We would appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so when I put new videos out, you can watch them, you can learn something, you can get those home projects done. Alright guys, when you get started, first thing you want to do is sweep the floor really good. I had done some drywall work. You can see I'm going to make sure all the drywall clumps, so the mud are all up and everything. Just make sure everything is swept up really good, and then I ran a mop across it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start right up here against the tub. I'm going to run a full piece. Then I have this left from some of the other room. It's an extra piece. I'll start with that in there that I can use it to notch around there. And once we get there, we'll just start feeding and kind of laying it in like a regular hardwood floor. That just making sure your seams don't line up like when you're doing a regular hardwood floor. I mean, as long as you got, you know, if your spaces are like that, I prefer them to be a little further, but you want to lag your spaces and then, you know, maybe come back with another piece. Something like that, and I'll kind of show you as we're going through here. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it started laying, and it's a pretty easy process. It just snaps together. Let me show you real quick how it does snap together. So this is just like a laminate floor. So when I lay these, so this piece here is going to go on there. You got the big side. You got a big lip right here. You got a big lip, and then this little small one right here on the next piece. So what happens is you come in and kind of at an angle, and every floor is going to be a little different, but it's still pretty much the same idea. So you just kind of come in on the top side of there and set it up on top. Set it up on top. Kind of give it a push. I don't know if you can hear that click. Clicks and lay it down, and there you go. You can barely see the seam. Everything in there is right where it's supposed to be. That's as easy as this. So let's get to laying it and we'll see what this looks like. Alright, as you're laying this floor, you'll see I'm just using a razor knife to cut this stuff. It breaks just kind of like you score it, and it'll break kind of like drywall, and you just score the back side of it and it cuts pretty easy. You'll see here in a second I took a multi-tool and kind of cut it around it because snips don't do very well. And just work your way down through here. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. On the ends where they butt up against each other, I just take a hammer. You could take a rubber mallet as well and just barely tap those ends. It seats it. That way it goes together well, and then button up against each other on the long part. That just pretty well, like I showed you earlier in the video. It just latches on there at a little slight angle, pops in there, and it's very simple, very user-friendly to be able to put this floor down. Okay guys, something here that you may need a couple tools. You got a drive block. I guess it's kind of a drive bar. This drive block is mainly going to be used for laminate floors, so we didn't really use that any on that. This here is good for the luxury vinyl plank at the beginning or the end. At the beginning sometimes it kind of separates, and as you go, once you get a couple rows in there, it does really well. And then towards the end, when you don't have any leverage to try to pry, you just stick this edge down in there, or this one, whichever way, and then you knock it with the hammer and it draws it together, brings your floor together, makes everything good, nice and tight, and that way it keeps the floor the way it's supposed to be. It locks it together. Alright guys, we appreciate you guys watching. If you would, subscribe to the channel, give us some likes, share the videos. If you would, leave some comments below in the comments section. Shoot me an email if you got a question as well. That's available also. I'll also put a link in there for these here, the way you guys can find those if you do not know where they are at. And as always, why hire a guy when you can DIY? Thanks for watching.